What is up, guys? Welcome to Channel 256. It's Friday. It's the end of the week for most of us. For some of us, the week's just getting started. But either way, tons of things are happening within the Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining space. I've always thought that the Bitcoin mining space is a strange amalgamation of ideological individualists, hardcore open source devs, large industrialists, heat punks, and more, some that I'm not really thinking of. There is literally a niche for anyone within the Bitcoin mining industry. It's like a niche within a niche within a niche. It's very expansive, super inclusive. One of the best projects to come out of the Bitcoin space is a small, unobtrusive device known as the Bitaxe. This single chip open source miner has made waves over the last year, and due to its open source nature, anyone can build on, iterate, and manufacture these devices. Today, we're going to talk about this project and one of the newest innovations that is coming out of the open source Bitcoin mining space. Let's get into the show. Welcome to Channel 256. I'm your Bitcoin and Freedom Maxi host, Trevor. Each day during the week, I bring you Bitcoin current events. We touch on everything from the political winds of change to how profitable or unprofitable Bitcoin mining is and everything in between. There's never a dull day in Bitcoin, and I hope to entertain and enlighten you in about the time it takes to get your cup of coffee in the morning. Let's get right into it. As always, we're going to start with the mining metrics for today. And today, again, is Friday, January 10th. All right. At the time of recording, our block height is 878,637. The total network hash rate is 791.5 exahash. And the daily hash value is $55.73. We hit the all-time high of 108,280 on December 17th. And we're currently sitting at about $93,690. The last difficulty change was a 1.2% adjustment upwards, and in 339 blocks, estimated to be on January 12th, we'll have a 0% estimated difficulty change. Now, that may change. The current fee rate is 3 sats per VByte. Before we get into the Bitaxe story, Channel 256 News is proudly brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World. Bitcoin Mining World is more than just a mining equipment supplier. We are educators and realists. Our goal is to empower and uplift the next generation of Bitcoin miners. With your help, we can build a stronger and more resilient network through our training programs, our boot camps, and our ever-expanding network of Bitcoin miners. We're helping to decentralize the network and build an ecosystem where everyone can thrive and succeed. When you make a purchase from Bitcoin Mining World, you are supporting our mission to empower and uplift miners just like yourself and create a more resilient network for everyone. Let's mine the future together. All right, so a recent article titled "The Future of Home Bitcoin Mining is Bright" from Bitcoin Magazine spotlights the Bitaxe project, an open source initiative that is democratizing access to Bitcoin mining. The Bitaxe is a compact single ASIC chip miner designed to be affordable and accessible, enabling enthusiasts and hobbyists to mine Bitcoin from home. By offering detailed instructions and software through open source platforms, the Bitaxe fosters a community-driven approach that empowers individuals to participate in Bitcoin mining without relying on large-scale industrial setups. This initiative not only reduces entry costs, but also reinforces Bitcoin's decentralized ethos by encouraging broader participation in securing the network. A groundbreaking innovation from Solo Satoshi, one of the major distributors of the Bitaxe, is the Bitaxe Touch, a new iteration of the device. The Bitaxe Touch integrates a touchscreen interface, making the mining experience more intuitive and user-friendly for home users. This evolution represents a significant step towards simplifying Bitcoin mining, bridging the gap between technical proficiency and accessibility. With its sleek design and enhanced usability, the Bitaxe Touch is poised to attract even more home miners, further decentralizing the Bitcoin network and showcasing how innovation can align with Bitcoin's core principles of inclusivity and resilience. Real quick, I want to tell you guys that Bitcoin Mining World is holding a Build-a-Mine Bootcamp with Fog Hashing and ASIC Master in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the day before Mining Disrupt. This training event will take place on Tuesday, March 25th, 2025, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Join this bootcamp to learn more about building and optimizing a commercial scale immersion cooled or hydro cooled mining farm. At this course, attendees will learn about the Bitcoin mining business mindset, site selection, power purchase, and power distribution. Fog Hashing will have a demo of their immersion and hydro tanks and will discuss containerized mining infrastructure. ASIC Master will show you how to troubleshoot your ASIC mining machines, read the kernel logs, and touch on the very basics of miner repair. Save your spot now. The Build-a-Mine Bootcamp will fill up quickly. Go to the link on your screen or in the show notes to sign up now. Also, if you're tuning in before 10 a.m. Central Time today, hop on our Mastermind Deep Dive with Ryan Ramager from Cryobite Labs. He's going to discuss heat reuse and cooling systems. You'll also get an opportunity to sign up to win a CryoBlock hybrid cooling upgrade kit that utilizes direct-to-chip water blocks and the onboard fans from your S19. This is an opportunity for anybody who's looking to get into the Bitcoin mining space and looking to understand the fundamentals. It's a perfect opportunity for you. So go to the link at the bottom of your screen or in the show notes to sign up for that mastermind and meet us at 10 a.m. Central Time today, Friday, January 10th. Okay, so it's no surprise to my audience that I freaking love the Bitaxe project. This is probably the quintessential mining device when it comes to home miners who believe in the ethos of Bitcoin. Now, this miner might be small, but it's pretty mighty. With an open source nature, anyone can source the parts, download the code, and build their own Bitaxe. In fact, if you wanted to, you could build a company around manufacturing and selling these Bitaxes just like Solo Satoshi did. This is part of what makes Bitaxe so great. And it's thanks to Scott 9000 on X for developing the code and the people who are continually working on and iterating the project. I'm specifically talking about Open Source Miners United in Discord. They are constantly iterating and building on this device in separate places all over the world, coming together on Discord to share their ideas and talk about the problems and solutions that they've come up with. Now, you can join Open Source Miners United on Discord to get involved in the movement, and if you wanted to donate funds to the movement, to Open Source Miners United, that's okay as well. I have to say, I have seen so many cool iterations of the Bitaxe start popping up on my X feed over the last few weeks. I've seen immersion Bitaxes, hydro-cooled versions, beefed up power supplies, and larger fans that help you overclock the device. I've seen a 13 terahash iteration that utilizes 8 ASIC chips, and I've even seen a little Supra turned into a water feature on a desktop water feature. It's insane. The most recent innovation, though, that is coming directly from Solo Satoshi is the Bitaxe Touch. This version makes the setup and configuration of the Bitaxe as seamless as possible, which is pretty important for helping to decentralize the network and get one of these devices in the hands of normies and people who aren't as technically savvy as others. I am pretty excited to see one of these in person and also to see how much further we can spread the Bitaxe. Really, it's just a matter of time before everyone has one of these miners. I would say that if you haven't got a Bitaxe, you should definitely think about getting one, as they are small, easy to hook up, easy to set up, and look pretty cool sitting on your desk. I actually have one right there. It's my white paper edition. It's pretty cool. It's a special edition one from X-Tech Solutions. It's pretty cool, and I like looking at it. If you want to get a Bitaxe of your own, I have an affiliate link to Solo Satoshi and a discount code that will help you save money on anything from their website. So I'll share my affiliate link in the show notes and the code as well. The code is going across the bottom of your screen. It's just Build-a-Mine for the Build-a-Mine podcast. But seriously, guys, get out there, get involved, buy a Bitaxe, and be part of the revolution. Even if you have, 10, 15 cent power, a Bitaxe isn't going to cost that much. It's like leaving on a 50-watt light bulb. They're pretty cool. They're a nice little desktop toy to talk to people about. And if you've never mined Bitcoin before, it's a great introduction to the Bitcoin mining space, because it is a Bitcoin miner and it does all of the same things. It works in the same exact way. You have the AxOS dashboard that you can look at. You can overclock or underclock these devices. You can beef up the power supplies, beef up the fans. You can play with them. It's a really great opportunity. And if you want to learn more about how you can dive into the code, dive into the hardware of it, and figure out how you can mess around with it, I highly recommend Open Source Miners United on Discord. Well, guys, that's all for today's show. Thank you for tuning into Channel 256. Today's show was brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World and the Mastermind Club. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content. I'm your host, Trevor Bello, and I'll see you Monday for another update. Until then, remember to stay grounded, keep educating yourself, and constantly grow. A quick reminder that Channel 256 is for education and information purposes only. All opinions are my own and not those of Bitcoin Mining World or its affiliates. Please do your own research and speak to a professional before making any investment decisions.